I know that we all have set time frames or deadlines for ourselves. Or before this age, I will achieve this. Before this time, I've attained this position or I've attained this outcome. But please be patient with yourself. Those outcomes will not come as you have envisaged or as you have pictured it. And trusting the process requires that you begin to understand that there's value in becoming, not just the results alone. There's value in your transformation. The difference is that some persons have learned how to work with their seasons, not against their seasons. Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I am elated to be here as usual. I'm so excited. And before I start off this video, I want to sincerely thank you all, my amiable, wonderful subscribers, my viewers. I see all your likes, your comments. We are over 100 subscribers strong right now, presently. And I am grateful. Your comments, your likes has warmed my heart so much. I am encouraged to do more. Thank you so much. God bless you. And for those who have seen me for the very first time, hi, I am Esther Chimbo, and I am the host of this channel, the caption Live More with Esther, where I share very practical insight on how we can level up in life, how we can become better person. And the goal of everyone who desires to succeed should be to become better and better by the day. And if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please go and subscribe to my channel right now. Click on the like button so that you will get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much. So moving on to what I want to discuss today. It is something that I can relate to. I am currently going through this season or through this phase. It is expedient that I say that as human beings, our lives are in seasons and in phases. And we must understand the season of our lives per time so that we can understand how to navigate the seasons and the lessons that we can draw from these seasons. In every season of our lives, we experience growth and transformation. There are two kinds of growth that are visible and growth that are invisible. And most times, we as humans want to always experience the visible growth, the growth that comes with outcomes, with results, with accolades. And not always like that. There are seasons that we experience quiet growth. And that season, we don't talk about it most times. We rarely talk about those seasons where we experience quiet growth. Personally, I am in that season of my life where I'm experiencing quiet growth. And there were seasons that my growth was so loud, was so visible, like everyone will know that you are doing something, you are having the results, you're having the outcomes. You receive accolades for having those outcomes. And this growth entails evolving. And this evolving can be quite dicey or quite sensitive because we as human beings are wired to see or to applaud the results. But there are seasons that are the in-between. And the in-between entails this. You are not where you were before, but yet you're not where you want to be. Take for instance, we all aspire to become better, become this, become that, attain success in any chosen area of our lives. You have outgrown relationships, you have outgrown some environment. You know within you that this environment is not for you anymore. The quiet growth has begun to kick in without you realizing it. And in this season, it's very important that we begin to give ourselves grace. There's every tendency that we want to rush over our seasons. We want phases or our quiet growth to end. We want to enter into the season where we'll be everywhere, we'll be so visible, we'll have the outcomes. And when those outcomes don't come, we beat ourselves up. We are so angry with ourselves, we're not happy with ourselves, we are so at loggerheads with our own selves. And this is really not good for our growth long term. And when we begin to think about growth from a long-term perspective, we will understand that those quiet moments of transformation are very, very paramount to our long-term growth. Those seasons where we don't experience tangible results, but you know within you that there is a transformation going on within you. They're the seasons that equip us for the result that we want long term. If you are in this season I have described now, I want you to take away this lesson. Progress is not always visible, and growth may not always be linear, a straightforward path. Growth can be disruptive, growth can sometimes look like regression. And learning to accept your version that is evolving, that is growing, is key to experiencing, as I said before, long-term growth that will produce outcome as time goes on. And here are 3 things that will enable you to navigate this season. One is self-respect. Learn how to speak to yourself kindly and be patient with yourself. Don't rush yourself. I know that we all have set time frames or deadlines for ourselves. Or before this age, I will achieve this. Before this time, I will have attained this position, I will have attained this outcome. But please be patient with yourself. Those outcomes may not come as you have envisaged or as you have pictured it at the times you have planned it out. That is why you must be patient with yourself. Give yourself time to grow. Give yourself time to evolve. Secondly, understand that growth and progress may not always be visible. Stop measuring your progress by just outcomes or by results. Stop doing that. I'm not saying that outcomes and results are totally bad or you cannot measure it sometimes, but not always, please. There are seasons of your lives that are just for learning. There are growth that pertains to shaping our inner man, our ideas, our transformation, that are for learning and unlearning the things that we have carried over the years. Thirdly, give yourself permission to outgrow things without having everything figured out immediately. Personally, I have outgrown certain beliefs, certain ideologies, certain perspectives as I evolve by the day. And there are seasons of my life where I always question why I'm no longer thinking a certain way or why I'm no longer believing certain things. It's okay to question yourself, to want to understand why you are doing or you are thinking a certain way. It's okay, but still give yourself permission to outgrow things, outgrow beliefs, outgrow environment, outgrow perspective, outgrow ideas without having it figured out immediately. The final thing, the bonus point, is learn to trust the process, not blindly but intentionally. And trusting the process requires that you begin to understand that there's value in becoming, not just the results alone. There's value in your transformation. And the honest truth is that when you experience tangible growth that comes from within, it will, in the long run, reflect on the outside. It will produce outcomes that people will applaud. And in conclusion, note that everybody is navigating a certain level of uncertainty. Nobody has it all figured out. That is the truth. Even the persons that you most times admire, they are still navigating a level of uncertainty. The difference is that some persons have learned how to work with their seasons, not against their seasons. Some people have learned to embrace their season. We are all in a very unique journey. Stop comparing your journey with another person's journey. One of the things that have driven people into depression or not focusing on their unique growth is comparison. Trying to compare someone's journey with your journey. We all are in a different and unique journey, and the high time you embrace your unique journey, the better for your growth and your transformation. Take home this lesson. Embrace your journey. Do not rush over your seasons. Walk in your seasons and live in your seasons with grace, and learn all that you need to learn in your seasons of transformation and your seasons of quiet growth. Growth can come in quiet seasons, and it is in those seasons that you experience the most life-changing transformation. See you in my next video. Bye.